Now, by the looks of things, that's what they're all going for at Darwin, the Darwin Cup. There it is on display there. And tell you what, it's a marvellous atmosphere there. The Darwin Cup will go up for grabs at 10 minutes to 6 Eastern Seaboard time, around 20 past 5 Northern Territory time, and at around about 10 to 4 in Western Australia. Rockhound at 12, Froze at 3.90 in Darwin the next, Challium at 9.80, Gong and Napar at 6.10. Our Tanglefoot 18, 5.20 Dalviewy, Dialy's at 9.60, Security Guard is showing $11 for Michael Cole. And then we go to number 9, Chartbuster 37, Centre Edition at 17, Hume Tartar at 23, and Search for Peace at $67. The top weight in this race is a horse called Rockhound. Graham just caught up with the jockey a minute or two ago.
Paul Shires joins me now. He's got 2 interesting rides, actually got 3, but 2 of them very interesting. In the race coming up, you're aboard Rockhound. Nice to catch up with you firstly, Paul.
Yeah, you too, Graham. It's good to see you again up here in Darwin.
Tell us about Rockhound.
Rockhound, I didn't ride him actually in the Derby at his last start. Robert Thompson rode him and I didn't ride him, but he was a shade disappointing in that and beaten a fair way, but comes back to Class 1 company today. I won on him a start previous to that over a mile, and he gave me the indication he'd run the trip, so I'm pretty confident with him today.
Yeah, it's only an extra 100 metres today.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Sort of horse that would be up near the lead?
Yeah, I would think so. Graham, when I've rode him, he's led or shared the lead. He's sort of a one-pacer, so I wouldn't like him to get out of his ground.
Yeah. What about the 57 kilos?
Shouldn't bother him too much. Class 1 company, I know it's a 53 or 54 minimum, but he's won with that sort of weight before, and I don't think it'll be too much trouble.
Now, your other good mount for the day is in the Cup, Mighty McCool for Stephen Brown.
Yeah, that's right, Mighty McCool. I've had the chance to ride him a couple of times up here on the dirt, and he hasn't gone too badly.
OK, what about the distance for Mighty McCool?
Probably a little bit of a query at the 10 furlongs. He's won over a mile, I believe, in Brisbane before he came to us. He's had 2 runs over a mile since he's been here, and he should be pretty fit for this today.
Yeah. His last run looks a bit disappointing on paper, was it?
I didn't think it was. He got cluttered up in amongst traffic, which isn't how he likes to race. He only got beat a length and a half, and, you know, I thought his run had merit.
Yeah, so you think it's a strong chance. Good odds, too.
Yeah, good odds, and fingers crossed, anyway.
Fingers crossed, too. Yeah. Mighty McCool in the Cup, and, of course, in the race coming up, you're on Rockhound. How long have you been riding up here, Paul?
I've been up here, Graham, 3 years. Couple of suspensions and things like that, and I've really got stuck into it this year, and I've had quite a good carnival. And
prior to that, of course, you were with the Hayes family in South Australia.
Yeah, I was down there at Hayes's for 7 years, and really enjoyed my time there, made a lot of good friends, and I'm sure I'm welcome back.
I'm sure you are, and I'm sure you're enjoying it here just as much.
Oh, indeed. This is the best place on earth, like weather like this. You just can't complain. It's really good.
To put it simply, it's grand.
MGM
and it's exactly
grand.
what? MGM grand.
Exactly
Colours
right.
you're about to go. And nice to catch up with you again, Paul. Good luck this afternoon with Rockhound and, of course, more importantly, with Mighty McCool in the Cup.
Thanks very much, Graham.
OK, there he is, Paul Shires, one of Darwin's leading jockeys, making the most of it up here, and we wish him all the best.
Absolutely, Graham. You be careful you don't bump into one of these, mate, on your way home tonight. There they go. It's a go-out and making its way across the track. No one seems to care, do they? They just... they've got no problems with it at all. They must see quite a few of those things in Darwin. And it's heading off to probably have a bet in the next event, actually. All right. There's Neil Payne on board that horse, you can see, which is Dalviewy. He's got a good chance in this race too, Dalviewy. Race 3, Ballarat. Take a break and be right back. Rockhound at $9 and Challium $9.70. It's the MGM Grand Casino Handicap over 1,900 metres. Race number 5 from the north. Let's take it to Mick.
Eyes moves up, and Security Guard coming along next. Security Guard moves in. Froze next up. Aaron Gouchy aboard Froze. Currently $4 on the TAB. Now into $3.80. Froze. Tata about to join the line. Centre Edition still away with Search for Peace, Gong Napar, Challium and our Tanglefoot. Tata moves in. Challium coming up. Good on you, Cass. Chelliam's about to move in. Chelliam moves up. Only a couple to go. We'll have them ready. The MGM Grand Casino Class 1 over the 1900. Search for Peace. Centre Edition and our Tanglefoot will be the last three. Froze the favourite, about 380 on the tote. Good money for Delvui, and also Gong the Par has had support. Search for Peace is in. Centre Edition coming up. And our Tanglefoot will complete the line for race number 5. Been a good day for punters so far. 3 of the last 4 favourites have greeted the judge. They're all in and ready. Light is on. They'll go down to the judge's box on the first occasion and then do 1 lap of the track. Ready to run. Stand by. Track cleared. Big crowd get a great look at the start of this. Starter hits the lever. Delvui just a touch slow. Rockhound away well. Chartbuster and Froze got out nicely as they head past the judge's box on the first occasion. Gong the Par is up with the leading pack as well. Just behind them, Dialos, who's over on the inside as they're about to sweep out of the straight. Froze and Rockhound share the front with Froze a little deep. Delvui settles down beautifully in 3rd place under a tight rein about 2 lengths away the inside of Chartbuster. Gong the Par is out deep on the course around Umtata and Dialyze. Further back, Centre Edition very wide around Chelliam, Security Guard, who is back towards the tail of the field with our Tanglefoot. And 5 lengths away last was Search for Peace. Into the back, 12.50 to run. Rockhound in front by 3/4 of a length to Froze. Gong the Par out deep is going to make ground and try and get up somewhere near the front and a little closer to the rail. Delvui enjoying a beautiful sit, running 4th. The inside of Chartbuster niggled up a little. 1.5 lengths then to Dialyze. Centre Edition out very deep on the track. Between that pair was Umtata. 1.5 lengths further back to our Tanglefoot. Chelliam is well back. Security Guard second last on the rails under pressure. And 3 lengths to Search for Peace. 700 to run. Rockhound under a tight grip, led the way by a neck to Froze. They're out by about 2.5 lengths to Delvui, the inside. Dialyze working into it as they get down towards the 600. Further back, Gong the Par, who's dropping out of it with Centre Edition. A fair way back, Chelliam to the outside. Then a long way back, Chartbuster, who's dropped right out of it, about to be passed by Security Guard, our Tanglefoot, and Search for Peace. It's Froze throwing down the gauntlet on the home turn to Rockhound, who was immediately under the whip. And Froze went for home at the 275, kicked away to the roar of the crowd, led by 3 lengths to Rockhound. 4 lengths away, Chelliam getting home well. Further back, Dialyze, then Umtata. Froze is clear with 100 metres to go from Rockhound. In fact, she's coming away, Froze. She's going to bolt in. Froze down to the post, wins by 4.5. Rockhound second, Chelliam 1.5 lengths away third, 3 or 4 lengths to Dialyze. Then Search for Peace, who got past a few tired ones. A long way back, Centre Edition, then Chartbuster. Umtata, Delvui had every possible hope from Gong the Par, beaten a long way from home. Among the last, our Tanglefoot and Security Guard. Oh, she's blown them away, Froze. Absolutely has blown them away. And ended up $3.80 on the Queensland NTT TAB. Been a brilliant victory. The further they went down the home stretch, the further she went away from them. Number 2, Froze, is a 4-year-old bay mare by clear choice out of Aspen Days, and by Sea Green, G. Mosley, K. Hart, I. Campbell, S. Kirkpatrick and D. Lynch, trained by Katrina Green in Alice Springs and ridden a beautiful race by Darren Gauchi. He certainly had the horse under him, but he didn't do anything wrong. Rockhound, who shared the lead with her for most of the trip, has held on to run second. And just trying to remember what was third.
Oh, well, actually, one Chelliam's run third, and it's 2, 1 and 3 there at Darwin. 2, 1 and 3. That winner going to the line very, very impressively there. It's in the market too, so things have been okay so far for the punters there. Now 33. Alrighty, now very, very nice win by that horse, carrying the purple and gold vertical stripes, purple sleeves and a gold cap. Froze, Rockhound and Chelliam. Quinella, 13.40, trifecta $140, $2.60. There's the winner coming back there. And what a wonderful, exciting scene it was too at Darwin during that race. I'll show you the connections and their absolute delight of that horse going to the line after this race from Ballarat. To Graham McNeese, and here he is once again at Darwin.
Well, Katrina, congratulations. What a marvellous thrill that must be for you.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It was a great thrill.
It was actually really a two-horse race, wasn't it, from the time they turned out of the straight, particularly in the far bend when they really turned it on. What did you think there at that time when he was on the outside of Rockhound?
I knew I had Gauchi on board and I had the best.
Yeah. Did you think that going into the race that it'd win as the way it did win this afternoon?
Probably I didn't expect her to win as easily. Stepping her up from the mile for the first time, I don't believe she's been over this distance, but I was very happy the way she went.
She was formerly with the Inghams, was she not?
Yes, she was with John Hawke's trained mare.
John Hawke's, yeah.
And I was very fortunate to buy her.
And how big a thrill is this to win a race like this on Cup Day?
Very exciting.
Yeah.
It really is a big thrill.
You're from Alice Springs?
Yes, I am.
How many have you got in work down there?
Normally we have it somewhere around 8 horses, 6 to 8 horses. And I'm a born and bred Territorian.
Yeah, and proud of it too.
And proud of it.
And even more proud after today.
Exactly right.
Katrina,
Thank you, Graham.
very nice to meet you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Katrina Green, the trainer, and she's over the moon, of Froze, which brilliantly took out the MGM Grand Casino Handicap here on Darwin Cup Day.
$500,000 worth of pearls are being displayed there at Darwin, would you believe? Actually, $500,000. Well, I tell you what, if it was a dress, it'd be more than that. But in actual fact, it's only a bikini. So imagine the price of it if it was a ball gown. Quite incredible. $500,000 worth in pearls. All right, race 7 at Hamilton. Dry Man at $4.80. $2.10 for So Hunky Dory. 11 for... gee, I tell you what, it's been a wonderful day so far. There is best yet to come. Let's go back there. He's grown.
Righto, Nick, thank you. Well, let me tell you that to say that Darren Gauchi loves Darwin, it's an understatement, let me tell you. He's here again. You love this place, don't you?
I do, Graham. I've been coming up here many times now. I think it's my 14th trip.
14th?
14th trip, I think so. I've lost count there, the truth. But I enjoy coming up here this time of year. It's a great carnival. Hospitality's great. And always have a good time.
You were only an apprentice when you first came up here, am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I was actually coming up here since I was about 12, Graham. But no,
you love it that much?
I love it that much, I do, yeah. It's like I said, it's a nice time of year.
Yeah, you haven't had luck in winning a Darwin Cup, but you've had a couple of placings.
I've run second twice, Graham. It's eluded me this race at the moment. Hopefully today I can go one better.
Yeah. All right, now, an interesting ride you've got coming up in the Ansett Australian Invitation, CBD. Spoke to Stephen Brown earlier on, the trainer. He thought this was one of the better chances of his horses engaged today.
I don't know a great deal about him. All I know is he does get back a fair way, Graham. He's been finishing powerfully. Just got to hope for a nice run through. If they go a little bit quick, he'll be storming home.
OK, one of the strong fancies for the Darwin Cup is Dancing Apollo, your ride. And you're being actually reunited with this galloper today.
Yes, last time I rode Dancing Apollo was at Flemington on Melbourne Cup Day. On that particular occasion, ran third and ran a very good race. Form seems to be okay this time of year. He's got a good trainer, Viv Oldfield, and he's in good hands and drawn a nice barrier. And like I said, hopefully we can go one better.
Have you spoken to him since you arrived? I know you only got up here. Was it yesterday afternoon? Yeah.
I did speak to the trainer, and he's quite happy with the horse. He seems to think the horse has come right at the right time and stepping up to its right distance now. And look, we just need a bit of luck in run, and from the barrier, I'll just have her where she's travelling, and the rest is up to her. That's
actually a key factor, this 2,000 metres. The 2,000 metres is a strong one here, isn't it?
It is a strong race, strong cup. They seem to rush to the first turn a bit, and once they're fired up, they seem to keep running. It is quite tight, this turn out the straight, and I think I'll be just trying to keep my horse balance going out the straight. If she can be there, well and good, but if not, I'll just have her where she's comfortable.
Well, maybe today will be the day for Darren Gauchi after 14 years.
I hope so, Graham.
So do I. Good to see you, Darren.
Thanks
as always, mate.
Thank you.
There he is, the one and only Darren Gauchi.
Rockhampton about to move in. Thank you very much, Graham. Good luck to Darren Gauchi too. What a great rider he is. Race 5, the... All the hats are out and about today, and very warm indeed. Conditions extremely hot there in Darwin, and there on the right-hand corner of your picture is where the broadcasting area is. And all the guys and gals doing a terrific job bringing our pictures through from the top end today. And there is a couple of lunatics that are obviously having a terrific day out. Look at them, eh? And They've got the silks on and really enjoying the spirit of the day. Oh, look at these characters. Well, I tell you what, they're obviously having a good day as well. And obviously they're not in the members' stand because they would probably not be allowed into the members' stand with that sort of gear on. I tell you what, they'll be pretty warm as well with that stuff on because it's about 32 degrees, and I guess they have to drink quite a lot of water, I would think. Anyway, a lot of fun happening there in Darwin. Back to business in the next event here at Darwin.
David Bates, you've got a ride in the Ansett Invitation coming up in the shape of Aramaic, and I believe you've been aboard it before.
Yeah, he's. I rode him the Invitation in Alice Springs, and he looked the winner halfway down the straight, but he's one of those horses. He's not very genuine. He sort of run out and tried to savage another horse.
Oh.
So he's a talented horse, but doesn't do his best most of the time.
How would he rate in this class of field this afternoon?
He hasn't been racing as well in Darwin, and this field probably is about as good as he wants to get up against, yeah.
Now, David, you're not only a successful jockey, you're a successful trainer. So you've got one of those dual licenses like so many up here in the territory do. And you've got a runner in race number 8 in the shape of Always Aspire, which ran 5th in the Derby, but coming back in distance this afternoon.
Yeah, he's actually been racing quite well since he's been in Darwin. But he's a horse that's probably not too genuine himself either. But we're hoping today, I've just freshened him a little bit. He might run well, each way chance only probably.
Okay, you're very frank with us, that's for sure. Now, let's have a look at the Darwin Cup. At the Calcutta yesterday, a horse that was very popular was Tristes, which is also trained by you, and you're to ride as well. What do you think of its chances?
Yeah, we've taken him along very slowly. He's taken a while to get used to the dirt here. He gets a fair way back, which is probably not all that suitable, but his record at 2,000 metres is quite good, and he's actually looking for the 2,000 metres, so he'd be quite a nice ride today, I think.
Yeah, well, that's a strong pointer, isn't it? Looking for the 2,000 metres.
Yeah, a lot of the horses in the race probably haven't got a good 2,000 metre record, so...
Question mark there.
Yeah, a bit of a question mark, but he's looking for the ground now, so that's a thing in his favour.
David, of the 3, which would do you think would be the best?
Of the 3, probably the Cup ride's my best ride.
Tristes.
Yeah, I think so.
It'd be a wonderful thrill for you, wouldn't it, to train and ride the winner?
Yeah, look, it's probably one of the few things left that I'd really like to do up here, train and ride a Cup winner.
You've just about done everything else, mate.
Yeah.
Good to catch up with you.
No worries, thanks a lot, Graham.
Good on you. There he is, David Bates. Very successful rider and also trainer here in Darwin.
Yeah, they can actually train and ride there in Darwin, which is really quite fantastic, isn't it? Hello to the folks there on track at Darwin, and looking over the course proper there through to these big screen there at Darwin. It's a wonderful sight, and in fact I probably could have shown that to you. This is what happens at Darwin. This is what it looks like there, so you can see the big screen there, and hello to all the folks there at Darwin. Fantastic. All right. 2:30 for number 2, Sir Hunky Dory. And once again, here's Graham.
Greg Carriage has one of the favoured runners going round in this, the Ansett Australian Invitation, in the shape of Carla Show. Firstly, congratulations on your success on Saturday in the Palmerston Sprint.
Yeah, thanks very much, Graham. It was a very enjoyable day.
That would have been a wonderful thrill for you. Air Jester, the horse in question, and it absolutely bolted him.
Yeah, he sort of won a lot easier than I thought he would, but no. There was a perfect ride by the jock, so everyone's happy.
Yeah, very much so. And you'll be even happy if you take this race out here today. You have Carla Show engaged in number 8, drawn the Rails Alley.
Yeah, he's drawn the Rails Alley. He has raced here once and he's won. He's going to have to get out to use his barrier today, so that's what we're hoping on, is get out and be there or lead.
Is he generally a fast beginner?
He wasn't 100% the other day, but they do improve second up on the track normally.
Yeah. Of course, this is not a 1,000-metre dash, it's 1,300 metres, but nonetheless, once they jump out of the barriers here, they just go and keep going.
Yeah, it is an ugly plate race, not most of them.
Yeah. 2 starts back, Carla Show finished 5th and only beaten a couple of lengths in a race at Swan Hill on Golden Topaz Day. Now, the form on that race alone would give it a strong chance in this.
Yes, Graham, that's one of the reasons we did buy him. It's a very strong race meeting that Friday, and he did hit the lead halfway down the straight and just couldn't quite hold on. So we didn't thought then that the form was suitable for this type of racing.
Okay, you've also got a runner engaged in the event to follow, race 7, Navigator.
Yeah, Navigator, he started off his career with me in a boom. He won his first 3, but since then he's had a few convictions. But his run the other day was a lot better, and I hope he does run a lot better today.
Okay, you're at Alice Springs, a big day for the Alice Springs trainers so far.
Yes, I just hope I can join them.
How many horses you got, Greg?
I got 8 up here. Some of them went well and some went no good at all.
Yeah, but you won a big race on Saturday. That's the most important thing, and you won, or you could win another win this afternoon.
Yes, I could do. I just hope.
Greg, it's very nice to meet you, mate.
Thanks very much,
And
Greg.
all the very best for this afternoon.
Thanks very much.
Greg Carriage, one of Alice Springs' top trainers, and he has a top chance in the sprint coming up, the invitation in the shape of Carla Show.
Thank you, Graham. Good luck, Greg. Been a wonderful day there so far, hasn't it? Now, let's look at these dividends. They're through now at Hamilton on race number 7. 2, 1 and 3, Quinella $4.10, trifecta $31.90 on race 7 at Hamilton. And a class 4 behind Master Bouquet, who I think's got a good chance of winning the race, number 3. And it ran second, as we mentioned, behind that horse CBD at its last start. 2 minutes away, that race. The top 6 are 8, 7, 5, 3, 6 and 1. As we break, we'll be right back. $9.10, $7.20 for Knock On, $10 about Ruby Oak, $5.40 CBD, Carla Show's at $4.20. This is a bit of a tough race to win this one. Itapu is at 11 and 16, the Knob for Paul Denton, race 6 at Darwin. Now let's go to Ballarat Market Race 4, even money, or not even.
It's away, and so too out behind the line Ruby Oak and Dave's Chance. Master Bouquet about to join them with Ruby Oak. Ruby Oak has set Dave's Chance in the blue and white Ansett logo colours. About to complete the line-up. The Ansett Invitation Stakes field about to go. Carla Show has the inside. Dave's Chance joined them, and they're set to run for the Ansett Invitation. 1300. About to break. Field of 12. Knock On, well tried, best supported in the race, clearly. Carla Show down on the inside, stood up nicely. Away they go. Carla Show got out well. At the start there, Aramac was slow to move out of the barrier stalls, and CBD dropped out to last of all. Ruby Oak began very quickly, and Dave's Chance shot across from the outside to try and go to the lead. Carla Show boots up in the centre with Knock On, not far off the pace, Heart's Treasure. The Knob dropped in behind them about 6th on the rail, and they're followed about a half length away to Master Bouquet, She's Electric, and then came Dirty a Tycoon. A good way back is Aramac, followed by Taipu, and 3 lengths to CBD. They put the 800 astern now, working off the back end. Dave's Chance is working very hard, leads by about a neck. Over on the inside is Heart's Treasure, and Knock On as a handy third between them. 2 lengths away is Carla Show, 4th on the rail from Master Bouquet. Ruby Oak is hard at it, wider out on the course, and they were followed by the Knob down on the rail as they neared the home corner. And then She's Electric as they swing the bend, followed by Dirty a Tycoon, Aramac, and well back in the field is Taipu and CBD as they corner. Carla Show got a rails run to tackle the leader. Carla Show got up on the inside and hit the front now from Heart's Treasure. Knock On can't go on under the whip, and then Dave's Hope out wider on the course. Carla Show tackled by Heart's Treasure now. Heart's Treasure's coming home the better. Carla Show tries to rally, they fight it out. Heart's Treasure's going home the better, and Heart's Treasure draws away to win the Ansett Invitation, a length and a half to Carla Show. Taipu flashing home, grabs third. Knock On a weakening fourth, followed closely then by Ruby Oak, and they were trailed in by She's Electric, and then came Aramac, Dernier Tycoon. Dave's Chance knocked right up after a hard run. A long break to the Knob next to last, and last of all, Master Bouquet with one more CBD, never in it, last all the way. Stand by for numbers. Heart's Treasure's finished the better. Ridden by Tim Norton. Strong finishing run by the top weight to take out the race. Number 1, Heart's Treasure. Tim Norton gives him a double, having won the first on Bengal Flash.
3 winners for Nev Connor.
And 3 winners for Nev Connor from Alice Springs. Alice Springs horse is having a terrific day out. I think they've won 4 of the 6 here so far. Heart's Treasure takes the race, number 1. Beating Carla Show. Well, Michael Cale rode an inspired race, getting the rails run coming around the home turn to hit the front, but wasn't able to hold out the determined finish of Heart's Treasure, who's been on the speed all the way as well. And Taipu making up tremendous ground into 3rd place in the time of 1:16.89.
Yeah, 1, 8 and 10 there on race number 6 from Darwin, Heart's Treasure, Carla Show and Aitapu. 12.60, 3.30, 2.30 and $2.90. OK, now looking at race number 4 at Ballarat. 50 for Kosciuszko, 21 Dreamtime Low Bell, Toss Colombo at $1. Another one for Nev O'Connor there. Now at Darwin at the moment, and Nev Connor is his name, and he's with Graham McNeese.
Well, what a wonderful day it continues for Alice Springs trainer Nev Connor. Nev, congratulations, they've treble now.
Yeah, we're going well, mate. Yeah, we're on cloud 9 and a bit, I think.
Yeah, you bet your life, and you gave us a good leg up earlier on, and thank you for one. That was a really gutsy win by Heart's Treasure, wasn't it?
It was. He's a big lumber horse, and, you know, there's a fair weight there, what he carried today, and he did swing a bit wide with that weight. He rolled out a bit on the turn, but he's a horse that once you put the whip on him, he will give. He's got plenty of guts, you know.
Were you worried there when Carla Show got the run through on the inside and he swung wide?
No, not really, no. I thought we had it, I thought, you know, I knew that once you put the whip in him, he will give you 2 or 3 lengths, well and truly. And that he did. But the main thing I found out about him was the fact that after his first win here in the 24 at Owners and Trainers Day, was that you can't back him up. I rang where he come from. McLaughlin had him in Queensland, in Brisbane, and a chap there I deal with, he said, no, he said, whatever you do, don't back him up. And I did make that mistake. So this time I've given him 3 weeks, and we've proved in the pudding, isn't it?
Won the big race today.
Yeah, it did.
Well, one of the big races. Now, it may not stop there either. You've had a treble, which is terrific on a big day like this.
Yep.
You've got Ra Jewel in the next event.
Right, number 1, Saddlecloth again, and she's had 2 starts, 2 wins, and she'll be very, very hard to beat, I think. She's going well.
What about the weight there, 57?
No, she'll handle that.
Yeah. OK, and then you've also got a runner in the race to follow, which is Race 8.
Mercedes-Benz,
The Mercedes-Benz yellow carded too, a last start winner.
Going well. And last year we raced her up here as a 3-year-old, and we led with her. And she won, you know, she won a couple of races, but then this year in Adelaide, I took her down to Adelaide over Christmas, and we found that she's better off coming from behind, you know, and she'll give you plenty, and I think she'll get the mile well.
OK, so out from the wide barrier, you expect her to drop out?
Oh, a little bit, yeah. I don't expect to be too far out of it, but she's got pace. She's going to go.
I tell you, you've got a couple of classy jockeys there riding for you, young Ben Cornell and young Tim Norton.
Timmy Norton, well, he drew her, and he drew the answered invitation.
He did, and
he drew that.
well.
But Tim did ride for me a bit last year down home, and rode a bit of work and rode a couple of winners for me. I like him. He's cheeky. He's got a good sense of humour, and you know, he's just one of those sort of blokes you take to.
Nev, the fat lady may not have sung yet.
Well, no, keep your fingers crossed.
Anyhow, up to this point, congratulations. The treble is wonderful on such a big day here.
Thank you very much, Greg.
Alice Springs trainer Nev Connor, so what a day it's been so far. As I said, there could be more to come on this Carlton United Darwin Cup Day for the year 2000.
You never know your luck. Thank you, Graham. Good luck to you, Nev, as we take this break on a very warm Darwin Cup Day. To Graham McNeese.
Nice to catch up with Paul Denton. You've got 3 rides to go leading up to the Cup. Paul, you're aboard Rust Bouquet in the event coming up for Stephen Brown.
Yeah, he's. I haven't ridden the horse, but I've seen him run. He's run, I think, 4 placings in his last 4 starts. He ran second to a horse called Bengal Flash, which won the first race, so he's probably a good chance.
OK, but also for Steve, you've got Tordoon. You're aboard that and the Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, he ran second last start in the Toyota.